Hello. It's the afternoon before the game. We're off to Prague this evening. In fact, I probably should be getting ready, but what the hell. I got a new contract. They came to me and offered me a contract. I was on 7,000 a week. They're now offering me, well, they did offer me, and I have accepted, 17,000 a week on a 5-year deal. So I guess they're pretty happy with me. So I'm pretty happy. It's going to be a lot easier for me to get, the things that I need to get home at 17,000 a week than it was going to be at 7,000 a week. Especially because I still have to pay taxes here, and the Austria-Hungarian Empire has high taxes. It's over 50%, let's put it that way. But still, we'll manage. We'll get there. So I've already managed to save, what is it? I think I've managed to save something like 150,000. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure how we're gonna, but we'll find out. Anyway, that's enough of this. I will talk to you later. Hopefully we'll have good luck at the game tonight. Get the season off to a good start. Right. We have expanded the stadium. We're going to expand this. We are expanding. The stadium is being expanded up to like 19,000. But it means, of course, it's closed immediately again. We only just got it open last year, and now it's closed again. So we are actually going to be ground sharing with Rapid Vienna at the Weststadion, which is a nice big park, and I think it'll do well for us. But it'll be good to get back in our park when it's all fixed up. So, anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hello and welcome to Old Lady Plays. I'm Kate, the Old Lady, and this is the 1914 Project, episode 28 of this alternate history save on Football Manager 2021. So let's have a look at how things have been going. We've been playing the off-season, and let's first show you the end-of-season review. And what we'll do there is I'll pop over to the other save that I saved, and we'll go through that quickly, and then we'll come back here and talk about transfer history. Okay? Okay, welcome back. Here we are with the transfer history page, and you will see that we have signed a couple of people on freeze, and we bought one guy for 8 million rising to 10 million. So let's have a look at these guys. This is Filip Uremovic. I'm just going to pop him open properly here. Let's have a look. He's 27 years old. He's worth 10 million now that we've signed him on this free. So I think that's a pretty good piece of business. He is nominally a fullback, but I think in looking at his attributes, his low crossing and dribbling, he's not really a fullback to me. He's a good center back. Tackling, positioning, marking. I mean, he can play right fullback, and certainly it's probable that he will play there sometime this year. But he'll be an interesting fullback, given that he can't really cross the ball. Now, they're suggesting fullback on defense, but, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I think he could be a very useful center back as well, so that's my thinking anyway. We also have Simon Zurkowski, I should say, probably Zurkowski. I believe he's Slovenian? No, Polish. He's Polish. My mistake. So anyway, Simon Zurkowski, just a solid-looking central midfielder. We ran into a problem last year, especially at the end of the season, where we simply didn't have enough midfielders. And Simon is part of the solution to that problem. Again, signed on a free, worth 9 million. He's 26 years old. He looks pretty solid. I'm really looking forward to seeing him in action. So that should be pretty good. And finally, who signed Tomislav Duvnyak, a 21-year-old defensive midfielder and midfield center. He's got some pretty good numbers in most places. I worry a little bit about his low natural fitness. His pace could be a little better, and his jumping reach could be a little better. But other than that, he really can do some stuff pretty well. He's got good work rate, good teamwork, good passing and vision. So I think he's going to be effective for us as a squad player. He's valued at $6 million. We've just paid 8 or 10 million, up to 10 million for him. But I think he's going to come good. He's only 21 years old, so I think he'll just appreciate and value as time goes by. So that's the 3 guys that we have brought in. Let's have a quick peek at the people we let go. Not there. How about released players? There we are. The main one that you might have seen play with us sometimes is Julius Erthaler. He's just not quite good enough. He's 27 now. He's not obviously going to get any better, but he's got 2.5 star current ability. But when you compare him to the kind of midfielders we've got right now, vision of 9 and passing of 10, it really just isn't going to cut it. And his first touch is only 9 here. Technique is only 10. He just doesn't have the technical ability that we need in a forward, in a midfielder. Alex Borzi, that's my fault. I bought this guy thinking he was better than he was. The scout reports turned out not to be quite as good as I'd hoped. We have since replaced those scouts. And Peter Hesse, I'm a little disappointed by. He had a great determination, but since he was 15 and came in a youth intake, he hadn't really improved very much. As you can see, he's really not much better than he was at 15. So it's, I just decided to let him go. He really wanted to anyway, so why not? So that's what has been happening. We let a bunch of staff go because they're not, they weren't very good. Like, here's our goalkeeping coach. He was okay, but not good. Here is our scout, 10 and 11 for playing ability and player potential. That's not really good enough. Different scout, 9 and 11 for his current and potential. Just, we can do better than this. And we have, in fact, done better than this. Let's have a look at staff for a second, and as you can see, we've got among the best in the league at pretty much everything except fitness training, and where we're only above average and only 3rd in the league. Our recruitment team is excellent. The analyzing data part we could do a little better at, but we're getting there, and we need a little work in our physio department, but we're working on that. As people's contracts come up, I'm replacing them, and we're getting better ones in. We have some more scouts and recruitment analysts to assign, and a performance analyst as well. So we just have to, fill out the staff, and once we do, I think things will be in really good shape. Speaking of really good shape, we have good finances. We have 36 million in the bank. We are, as I mentioned in the vlog, we are building a new stadium. Well, not building a new stadium. We are expanding the stadium. So it is going to be going from, let us quickly peek at this, from the current, wait, that's not it. Due to move back, there it is, into the 19,507 seat capacity TSV Hartberg Stadium. So it's going to be up to 19,507 from about 3,000 or so. 13,000 or so. So given that we only built it last year, it's kind of amazing how fast we're expanding it. But yay us, we're playing this time much closer to home than we were at Szombathely. We are now at the Weststadion in Wien. ground sharing with SK Rapid, our opponents in the Hauptklasse. So kind of an interesting place to be ground sharing, but you know, if Inter and AC can do it, then I think we can manage. Anyway, that's going to do it for that part. Let's get on with the game. I guess I've yammered enough. It's already been 8 minutes. Let's go to the game. We're going to play our first game of the season. There are still 3 weeks remaining in 2 weeks, 3 weeks remaining in the transfer window. So things will still happen. I really want to spend the rest of our transfer budget this year. I want to make sure that we get a squad with a little bit of depth to it so that we can make sure we don't run into the problem we did at the end of last season, where when the games came every 3 days for months on end, we just didn't have a thick enough squad. No, that's not what I meant. A deep enough squad to handle the pressure. So this is my response to that. Anyway, let's get on with the game. Team selection is done. We're going to play Kalina in goal, Havel on the right, Chavus, which is probably Chavus, as I think about it. Dennis Vavro and Daniel Steful make up the defense. Bartol Franic is the defensive midfielder. Simon Zurkowski makes up his first competitive start for the team. Marko Tolic beside him, Tommy Horvat in front of them, and because of injury, Aljosa Matko and Giuseppe Di Serio will be starting up front because Divkovic is injured and will be out for another 3 to 4 weeks for a sports hernia, and Adam Hlozek is coming back slowly but isn't ready yet. Failed his fitness, or not ready for a fitness test even. So we're kind of a little short on forwards, which I didn't expect given that we've got 3 or 4 of them, but they all got injured at the same time. Both of them were at the Olympics. Adam Hlozek and Giuseppe Di Serio were at the Olympics when they both got injured, and then before they came back, Divkovic got injured as well. We actually had to play one friendly with one forward, and it was Alyosha Matko, not what we want. So, well, I mean, not that he's not a bad forward or anything. He doesn't score a whole bunch, and he's not a natural forward. So, it's not where we want him to play if we can avoid it. Anyway, enough yammering. God, Kate. Let's get on with this. Alright. I expect to win tonight. I think we should win tonight. Alright, nothing out of that one, but that's okay. It doesn't mean a great deal. Players change, managers change, and so on. Marko Tolic, I certainly trust him. Let's go. Looks like we're in our whites, Sparta in their reds. We are enjoying ourselves in Prague tonight. Beautiful city in Central Europe. Not much happening so far in this match. We are now about 2/3 of the way through the quarter, through the half, and we've only seen 3 shots in total from between the two teams. Tolic in the box. Oh, nice play. Oh, that got lucky. Franic's shot is deflected to Matko, and then Matko, right after I finished saying that he doesn't score, scores. He scores when he plays off the wing. He just hasn't really scored since we moved into the central roles. Coming off the wing, he's proved quite effective. But unfortunately, he's the only winger we had who was effective, so I moved away from using wing play. It's not ideal, but it's what works for us. And after 3 titles, I'm feeling fairly confident about how well we play. Let's see. How about we don't get complacent out there? That's a good one. Look at that. Everybody's happy. All right, boys, let's go. Let's go. Kabongo gets the easy goal off the corner. My goodness, Sacek heads it in. Nobody marking him at all. This was really poor. Like, he was just completely unmarked. I don't know what this guy was doing. Kalus. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. And this is where we run into trouble, because you notice that DiSerio is not playing well. 6.5 at the moment. But I've got no other forwards on the bench to take him off with. Just none. So there's not really a whole lot I can do about this. Yeah, there isn't really anything I can do about it. I was trying to think if there was, but I really don't think there is. So we'll just kind of truckle along and see if we can... Hold on. Why are we unbalanced? I have a bad feeling we are not on our intense... wish I noticed that earlier. We're not on our intense attacking format. And it doesn't look like that's going to make any difference at all. Nothing. What a dreadful start to the season. A dull draw. Very little happening. I'm not really happy with the performance, to be honest. I think that was poor. Why did you persist with this area? Yeah. Did you count the number of forwards on my bench? Yeah. No. There were none. Literally none. We had 0 guys who can play up front at all. So, yeah. What can I do? Alright. We're going to come back with... I don't know why we've got one game for the Champions Cup group stage showing in October, but no other Champions Cup games at all. We will come back. Let's see, who could we come back for? Probably this Champions League game, as a matter of fact. We will come back for it. Depending on which team it is, but I think that's likely to be the second match for us. And if so, that'll work really well. That'd be a nice match for us to come back for. So that's when we'll be back for on Friday. I'm really sorry about missing that episode on Monday. If you saw my update video, you'll know what happened. But if you didn't see it, basically, Mass Effect happened. I've never played the first game, and the Legendary Edition came out. I got it, and I was playing the first game, and I lost track of time, and I didn't get my off-season finished. So I hope that you don't mind. And I hope that you have enjoyed the episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and take care.